Hello, this here is Joseph Mark, and welcome back to the 20 Reminders. And I am here to remind you that your life is great and it's going to stay that way. Now, last time we had talked, we had said that we are going to work on the 20 reminders or the 20 principles of being. And these here are 20 principles that I have created for myself. And I am wanting to share them with you because they were so instrumental in changing my mindset and changing the way that I think on things in life. And one day what I did is I just sat down and I said, well, what do I want different in my life? How do I want to be? I got serious about changing my perception on life and changing my life. And I did realize one thing, that when you want changes in your life, it all starts in your mind. When you can change your mindset and change the way you think and perceive things, you can change your inner being and you change the whole process of your life. You create a new being from inside, and when you do that, it always manifests on the outside. Now, these 20 principles that I created are principles that are so simple, yet they are so effective. And they are almost kindergarten-like simple. I mean, they are really simple. And what I did is I said, well, I started out saying, when I wrote these things down, I started out writing and I said, I can be who I want to be. And then I can be a totally different person when chosen. I can do what I want. Just simple things like that. And then I started working on that for 30 days. And I said, for 30 days, I'm just going to repeat these 20 principles to myself. I'm going to memorize them. And I'm going to carry a little paper around in my pocket. And I'll pull that out during the day. And I'll look at it. And I'll remind myself that I can do what I want. I don't have to live in a regimen. I don't have to live in a system that I'm not happy with. I can change it. And you really have to remind yourself sometimes, and really not sometimes, I remind myself every day that I can do what I want to do. I don't have to do something or settle for something that I don't want to do, because we as humans, sometimes we just want to settle. And I really don't want to just settle in life. But I started writing these principles, and I said I can do what I want. And by the time that 30 days was ending, I had already seen a big change. And then, before that 30 days ended, I said, I will be who I want to be. So the next 30 days I said, I am just going to go through this process again, but I'm going to change the word can into will. So I started saying, I will be who I want to be. Because I said, I really want to do this. I will be a totally different person when chosen. I will do what I want. I will say what I want. I will think what I want. And then before that 30 days ended, I said I need to accept these things into my being. And the transformation that will take place is incredible. Because you start believing you can do anything. And you really can do anything. We are the only ones that limit ourselves. So by the end of that, I said I am who I want to be. And then I changed that, and in the next 30 days I did it again. I changed the word will into I am. I am who I want to be. I am a totally different person when chosen. I do what I want. I say what I want. And whenever you go through life, you actually start just believing, and you start knowing that you can do and you can be and you just can do anything that you want to do. And we are going to break these down one by one. And they're very exciting when you start thinking about it. The creative process is a very exciting process because okay, I can start over and I can recreate and I can do anything and I can start it any second of any day. And there's not just one chance. There is infinite amount of chances to do what you want in life and to create the being that you want to be. So we are going to look at these, and you may have different views, you might have a different set of principles you want to make, but Maybe it will give you an ideal which direction to go, or maybe to incorporate something in. And I have systems and I have principles I make. I'm always incorporating new things, because once you start getting into this, it starts opening your mind. It gets you excited about life, gets you excited about being alive, about being yourself. And that is what bliss is. Bliss is being excited about life and living. And it's excited about being in the moment. Bliss is being happy for no other reason than just pure existence and pure consciousness. And when you start becoming aware of your own being and aware of everything around you, your life will change, and it will be a lot better. Not only will it change, but it will make you appreciate life. You will have more gratitude toward life, and that's what starts changing your life. Okay, and the first principle is I can be who I want to be. Now, if you're not who you want to be, that's okay. There is no time limit on changing who you want to be. Sit down. Think about the person you want to be, what you want in your life. But most of all, not only material things, but think about how you want to be. What kind of person do you want to be? I can be who I want to be. Now, change who you want to be if you're not happy with who you want to be. Love yourself. Incorporate unconditional love for yourself. Always give yourself a break and enjoy being you. Someone asked me one time, if you could be anyone in the world, who would you want to be? And I didn't even think about it. Automatically I said myself. I want to be myself because I love to be me. And if you don't love being yourself, change that and say, how can I change things where I can love being myself? I want to not only love me, but when you love yourself and appreciate yourself, you can also love others. And a big thing, like we said earlier, that keeps us from being that way are the hags. Having any sort of hatred or anger or guilt or self-pity will cause you not to like yourself. Guilt is a big problem with a lot of people. Just look at it as something that is created by your own self. And don't accept guilt. Don't accept anything that brings you down. And just release all that negativity. Why are we wanting to carry around something that's negative in our life? Well, we know that it doesn't help us, and it's not a desirable effect in our life. Anything that's undesirable to you, change it into something that you want, something that's desirable. Make yourself desirable to yourself, and this will help you enjoy your life to the fullest. You know what? Because you deserve it. And we all deserve it. We all deserve wonderful and great things in life. And you know what? The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, wants to give you everything you want and more. And your desires in life is your being's way of trying to free yourself and help yourself. Be limitless in your thought, and you won't regret it. Invest this time in yourself. Start memorizing these things and bring them into your being. This here's Joseph Mark reminding you that life is great and it's going to stay that way. Stay beautiful till next time.